Alright guys, so today we are headed up above Durango, Colorado, and we're gonna go for a little ride. And I'm gonna show you what I've been doing the last few months. And yeah, as you can see, we got this big beautiful Airstream, and we've been traveling, and I've been doing a lot of riding, specifically off-road riding. And what I mean by that is off pavement. But as you can see right now, we're in this RV park, which I'm not a huge fan of RV parks, but it was the only place that I could get for this week. And then we're gonna start doing some boondocking a little bit later. But yeah, let's go for a ride. We just got to the entrance of the San Juan National Forest, and we are gonna go up this road called Junction Creek. So according to Onyx Off-Road, this is a 19.9 mile road starting around 7,000, ending at 10,500-ish. And we'll get some, hopefully some good shots and have a little chat up here. All right, let's hit it. Headed up, 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 up. Let's go, baby. Well, this is some pretty country out here. Maybe some camping sites, or at least some picnic sites here. Oh, no camping, never mind. Let's keep rolling. Well, I guess this is some kind of peak here. Barnes Mountain at 9,600 feet. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Ooh, it's straight down over there, boy. Okay, here is a lookout, I think. Wow. Yeah, this seems like a pretty epic spot. Junction Creek. Let's grab the drone. What do you guys think? All right. Here, let's set this bad boy right here on this 2,000 or 3,000 foot cliff. What do you think? It's a little dusty. It's dusty everywhere. All right, come down, baby. All right. Yeah, baby. Wow. Look at that. Got all the cameras going. Drone, GoPro 360, and we are now gonna see if this thing can follow me. Let's see if it'll go, baby. Looks like it's working. This is my first time doing this, and I happen to be on the side of a very steep cliff, so hopefully I do not screw this up. Let's keep rolling, shall we? So I turned around at that pass back there because I think the most beautiful views are going to be this lookout that we crossed a couple miles ago. So let's go have a chat there, shall we? Ooh, let's pull over and have a chat. Hey guys, it's been a while. In fact, I think it's been well over 6 months since I posted a video on this YouTube channel. What the hell happened? Why did I ghost you? That's not what happened at all. Actually, during every major like milestone for Bitcoin, if it's 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, or if it's just like a parabolic blow off top where I'm absolutely exhausted, I like to take sabbaticals. I like to take breaks. And that's exactly what I did. You know, after the couple live streams that we did, when Bitcoin was hitting 100,000 at the end of 2024, I was just so exhausted and kind of burned out because not only am I trading my own capital, but I'm leading the crypto side of the wealth incubator community. And so I've obviously been in the community every single day, chatting with a lot of you guys and, you know, somewhat active on X. But one thing big that happened over the last several months is Nikki and I bought an Airstream, and we've actually been traveling across the US. And I've kind of been looking at it as like Epic Journey 2.0. You know, a little over 10 years ago, we wrapped up our year-long journey around the world that at the time I dubbed Epic Journey, where we started in Iceland, went all through Europe and South Africa and India and Southeast Asia. And it was just shy of a full year with dozens of countries. I don't even know how many we hit on that trip, but it was so much fun. And I'm like, dude, the US has so much amazing beauty. That's my favorite thing about the USA is our natural resources and just all the national parks and wildernesses that we have. And so that was kind of my main motivation in taking the motorcycle and this new Airstream, was to hit the road and kind of just find the most beautiful parts of the US and go explore them, go, you know, camp, go hop on the motorbike, and maybe have some chats like this. So I guess this is kind of like a test to see if you guys like videos like this, and if you want to see me, you know, getting off road and maybe even doing some like single track in the middle of nowhere on the bike. And something else that recently happened is I turned 40, and that's a big milestone. And when we were on Epic Journey last time, I actually turned 30, and I did a top 30 lessons for 30 years video. And a lot of you guys seem to like that. But instead of doing like 40 lessons this time, I'm just going to keep it simple and do a few. I don't even know how many I'm going to do. I just wrote some down. And the goal was to talk about stuff that I've learned specifically over the last 10 years. And so the first lesson is go all in on one thing. You know, I think a lot of people, when they're trying to figure out their way in life and trying to build like multiple streams of income or whatever, it just takes your focus away. So focus on one thing until you master it. And an example of this is back in 2012, 2013, when I was first starting to get into Bitcoin, I noticed that I was still splitting my attention between trying to trade futures and trying to build, you know, like a real estate business. And had I just gone all in on Bitcoin, I would have hundreds of millions of more dollars than I do today worth of Bitcoin. I'm still, you know, doing really well and basically retired. I'm doing what I'm doing now for fun, for you guys. And this is kind of my way of giving back. But if, you know, again, the idea is if you have conviction on something, go all in, go super hard, because the odds of it paying off are actually way greater than if you just split your time between a whole bunch of different things. The second big lesson that I learned is smart greed is good. You know, there's really two types of greed. There's stupid greed and there's smart greed. And smart greed is being long-term greedy, meaning thinking what is going to win over a long period of time, where short-term greed is stupid greed. It's like going for the quick cash grab or going for the easy move And while that might get you some money in the short term or help you kind of get past a little bit of hard work in the short term, I've just noticed, not only in my own life, but in a lot of business relationships that I've had, and also looking at other people, how much long-term greed is just, the payoff is so much bigger. Lesson number 3 is you only have to get rich once unless you sabotage yourself. You know, the funny thing about trading and investing or even building a business is you don't have to be right about everything. And I see so many people on social media arguing about shit that is not their core competency and isn't the biggest payoff of their time and doesn't matter. It's like all you have to be right about is one damn thing. And like I said in the beginning, go all in on it. And if you do that, you win the game of life, right? And that leads into the next lesson, which is like, what is true wealth really? Like, how do you quantify it? And I've talked about this on the channel before, but I think it bears repeating and it deserves its own lesson, which is escape velocity is, I think, the ultimate financial goal. Now, not everybody needs to get there, but what does that mean? Escape velocity is when your portfolio, the gains, the annual returns every year are greater than the cost of your dream lifestyle burn. So let's say your dream lifestyle cost you $500,000 a year or $100,000. It doesn't matter what that number is. If your portfolio returns are greater than that, then that means even not working and living your best life, you're going to continue to get wealthier over time. And I mean, how isn't that like the ultimate goal? I know something that the FIRE community talks about is, you know, the safe withdrawal rate, right? How to basically not go broke by the time you die. And that's okay too, but why not shoot for the stars? Why not shoot for, you know, a legacy or generational wealth that will outlive you? And that's something at the Wealth Incubator we talk a lot about, and talk specifically about like strategies of how to actually do that. But again, if you go all in on something, you have a lot of conviction, and most importantly, you're right, that's where that big payoff can come in. And the final lesson here, and something that has improved the quality of my life more than most things, is this. If you want to improve the day-to-day quality of your life, chase good weather. I know it sounds kind of silly, but it's true. It's like, I see people that live in like the frigid cold, like Northeast, where it's just brutally miserable in the winter, or even in Texas, which I love, but like in the dead of summer when it's over 100 degrees, it's freaking brutal, man. So what I've tried to do, and what I'm going to continue to do, like on Epic Journey 2.0 here, is continue to just chase good weather year round, because I just noticed that that has like one of the biggest impacts on my day-to-day mood and attitude and just what you're able to do. And look, I know I'm sweating right now. It's mid 70s, but I'm up around like 9,000 or 10,000 feet. And the sun is just really intense, but the weather is just so amazing. I just love it. So being up here in the Colorado Rockies, and we're going to just head through most of the West for the rest of this year. And so, yeah, guys, if you want to come along with me on this journey, if you want to see more videos like this, like it up, leave a comment with questions on maybe lessons around investing or trading or building a business or just traveling that you want to hear me talk about in future videos. And hopefully we'll have some fun with this, man. Like, I bought all this like new camera gear, and I've got the motorcycle and the Airstream, and I just want to create something fun. You know, YouTube over the past decade plus has been fun at times. It's been stressful. And there have been several times where I'm like, I'm done with it altogether because of the impersonators and scammers and all that shit. But I want to have fun with this. So let me know what I can do to have fun and also add value to your life. Thanks for watching, guys.